Big Daddy revisits a sacred tree stand.
Where we going? Where I killed my deer. I was hoping you'd say that. I love that spot.
Shoot a buck. Shoot a buck.
Have you ever had multiple kills from the same tree stand? That sounds like a lucky tree to me. I'm Taylor Drury, and this is a throwback edition of DoD TV. This segment of DoD TV is brought to you by Scent Crusher. Scent off, game on. Big Daddy, you know, longtime DoD team member Keith Kuehn is no stranger to bagging big, beautiful biggins. Back in 05, I mean way back in 2005, Keith and his good friend Rod Wilson decided to go back to the same tree they had success in the year prior. Let's see if these two guys can have a repeat sit in the timber. Take it away, gentlemen.
There's no better feeling in the world than pulling up to the gate of your hunting farm and just wanting to get out so bad and unlock that gate and get to your cabin and just get the ball rolling here. It's the right time of the year, and I mean, we just couldn't wait to get going. There she is, big boy. What do you think about that new cooler?
I'm ready to get a buck in it.
Yeah. I hope we use it this week.
I remember that morning we were sitting around listening to the weather radio talking about where we were going to go. And boy, did Keith's eyes light up when I told him we were going to go to that particular set where I had harvested my largest deer 2 years ago.
Where we going?
Where I killed my deer that day that you filmed me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
That's where we're going.
I love that spot.
All right. No one's been in that tree yet.
I know.
This will be good. Perfect.
I couldn't have been more excited when we decided that that's where we were going. We knew there were some big deer living in that area. We had great wildlife eye footage and trail camera photos of some good deer in that area. Well, heading to the truck this morning for our first what I call real morning hunt. It's the right time of the year. We've got a win to go to a tree that Rod killed his big deer in a couple years ago, so pretty fired up this morning. See what happens.
November the 6th. I think the rut's just starting to kick in pretty good. We've been seeing some small bucks on their feet. We're in one of our most favorite stands. I mean, this thing's basically bulletproof. We're hunting up over a real high bluff with a creek down below us here. The wind's blowing right in our face and out over this bluff. So, I mean, there's no way they can get downwind of us. So, hopefully we've got a big boy that decides to come our way and presents us with a shot here today. Right, here comes a deer coming down the point. It's got a big body on it. Shoot her buck, shoot her buck. Oh, Jake. Go down, baby. He's done. He's done. Oh, my God. Can you believe that? Oh, I'm shaking so bad. I can't breathe hard. What a neat buck. It's a double main beam buck. We had pictures of him. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. My son, Adam, swore to me I was going to kill that deer. He said that was going to be my buck. Oh, he's laying right up here about 60 yards away. He went down. I'm excited.
Give me this guy, man. What did I tell you about this?
Oh, man. Here it came. I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, no, buck coming down the fence. Oh, at first I didn't know if it was a shooter or not, and he got in here, and I mean, he turned, and we're like, whoa, that is a neat specimen. I can't wait to walk up on this deer. Oh, my
God.
That's awesome. Well,
We were just saying we can't wait to get one laying in that.
in the cooler. And here comes a deer down the fence row. Oh. Well, now the work starts, but this is fun work. Once that deer went down and I knew I'd harvested him, I couldn't control myself. I couldn't speak even. I was so excited. It was a great feeling.
It's moments after Keith has just shot his buck and we see it fall, you know, not 60 yards from the stand. I look up and see 2 more deer milling around. Keith throws his binoculars up and says, hey, one of them's a nice buck, and hands me his bow because it was heading down the ridge right toward us, the same path that the deer that Keith shot was on. Even though it turned out not to be a shooter, it was a really beautiful 2-year-old, and it was exciting nonetheless, all this action happening all at one time.
What a story this is. I'm standing here holding Keith's bow. We just saw this beautiful 2-year-old grunted. He got down here about 40 yards and didn't like the situation, but he's got locked up because he's seeing the deer that Keith just shot is laying right over on the other side of the hill from him, and he kept seeing him. What an interesting morning this is. I got to get behind this camera so we can go see your deer, man.
I tell you what was so neat for me this year, you know, besides killing an awesome buck, it was how my family was supporting me and standing behind me the whole time. My daughter Kayla, she's 11 years old. She saved her own money to buy me this beautiful pocket watch with a picture of a deer on it just to bring me good luck. Things like that are just so special too, especially a father, when your children and your wife are there to support you. It makes it a lot easier and fun to go out and enjoy the sport of deer hunting. These are the kind of track deals you like when you can see your deer go down from the stand. There's no question about it. He's laying right up here. Let's go see what we got. Walking up on a deer like that after you harvest him is just, there's no greater feeling in the world. I just couldn't believe it when I walked up on this deer. He was just so neat with that double main beam on the right side. Just gonna be a unique animal to have on the wall.
I told you this was your year. I told you. I knew this was gonna be your year. I didn't know you were gonna get something this interesting and this big, but I'm glad you did.
Yep, you called it, and I mean, you stuck with me. You haven't hunted yet. You filmed me this whole time. You told me you're gonna stick by my side till I killed one. I imagine you're pretty happy now because you can start hunting.
I have ulterior motives.
Yeah, I knew you did.
I'm ready to go, man.
This is awesome. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
After killing that deer, I just could not wait to get to the phone and call home and tell my family about it. Like I said before, they were all pulling for me so much. I just wanted to include them in every moment. We're gonna go get him out right now, guys. And Adam, like I said, you called it. You called it, and Kayla, you gave me the good luck charm. Love you, Kayla. Thank you. And Susie, thank you. When I called Susie, I'll never forget. She was so excited for me. She actually started crying on the phone. And that goes a long way. That just made me feel so good. Well, just go ahead and cry. I'm glad you're that happy for me because, man, that means a lot.
It was so much fun getting that buck back to camp. That first buck of the year, the first big buck on the ground is always exciting.
First buck in our new walk-in cooler. You gotta love it. Good one to start with.
That's a really good one to start with.
Let's put another one in there. What do you say?
Tonight.
That is what I like to call a smokin' Boontown hunt. Check out those main beams. The coolest thing about this hunt is they killed out of the same exact set last season. So, if I was a predictor, I would probably guess that Keith and Rod will be in that tree next fall. Don't forget to subscribe to this Drury Outdoors YouTube channel and let us know if you've killed multiple deer out of the same set. I'm gonna have to ask Keith where that set is. As always, thank you so much for watching this throwback edition of DoD TV. We'll catch you next time. This segment of DoD TV is brought to you by PSE's Carbon Air. Experience performance.